Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm productive. I'm starting this video off really positive. I actually have got out of a hole this evening. I find when I finish work, and I think I've said sorry, it's really boring, but when I finish work I end up like collapsing and just watching TV and eating. So I'm getting myself out of this awful habit. And I've done housework, but a good chunk of housework. So just to update anybody that is keeping track, I sanded all of this down and I've put a really thin layer of primer on just to kind of treat it. I had filled all of the gaps around the bathroom door, all of this lining going down, same for the side going up. I know that seems like minor, that's literally it. But it took me such a long time because you've got to really sand in the edges. But I wish I took a before picture because what a difference it's made. Like without all the cracks and the joinings of the wood. I feel like I've accomplished a lot this evening. So I'm in a more positive spirit and I'm gonna go and make some dinner this evening. I'm actually gonna make dinner. Another awful habit that I've gotten into is not eating correctly in the evenings, especially when Kyle's not here. I'm like, oh, I'll just have like a pita bread. Like, no, I need an actual meal. So whilst I'm up and I'm moving, I'm gonna make some real food because I can't keep living life with eating not proper meals in the evening. I'm currently exporting my video. It was supposed to go up yesterday. I had footage I hadn't edited and didn't get around to doing yesterday. Been working all day today and I've just put the last of the video together and I am gonna get it up this evening. Just because I've missed a Sunday does not mean I can't post the day after. I need to get the video up. And I also have a really exciting video coming. I have so much footage of me and Kyle going through the process of buying the house, and I found it all in my files app and I completely forgot that I had documented, like, after our first mortgage advisor meeting, handing in stuff to the solicitors, talking about surveys. What else did we speak about? I think maybe viewing the house. I'm not too sure. I don't think we filmed our reaction after that because we were like, we need to like really sit on this. But there's a lot of footage that I want to put together and speak in between and kind of put a timeline of beginning of our journey to being in the house, because it is really helpful for people that are looking at starting to buy their first home and need advice. And it's also really nice to document our whole little journey so we can watch it back and no timestamps. So I've got a lot of footage that I want to put together at some point. I've also sorted out all my makeup and organised hair products too. I've only got one that I'm going to be getting rid of, but this will be going to a family. I loved this product, however I've now got the Redken anti-snap and I feel like that is doing its job. I've got enough products in my hair, I don't need to keep onto it and I won't use it and it'll get wasted. I've been hoarding empty NARS concealers for the longest time. They're all empty. All of these do not need to be in my drawer. I have, oh gosh, look at this. I have an OG Kylie lipstick. This is mental. I remember when I first bought this. So me and my friend were on a coach trip in school. I think we was like year 7, year 8. And I remember her launching them and they didn't have a UK store yet. I bought it from the American website. I had to import it and pay like import charges for the lip kit. I never wore it. I'm not a lipstick person, but I love the Kardashians. So when this came out, I was like, I need to buy this. It still smells really good. That's one thing that I remember. I don't know if any of the new ones have a good scent, but I remember when this came out, this scent smells so good. I don't think I have the lip liner, or did I keep the lip liner? There's like a memory in my box somewhere, I didn't really look. I like didn't want to throw it out. I'm not hoarding, but I didn't want to throw it out because I'm like, oh, I've got like the OG Kylie lipstick. Maybe I'll leave it on the side. I have this product that I'm also gonna hand to a family or friend because I did not get on with this product on my skin. It's super oily. I do not have very dry skin, so this was just adding to the oil on my face. I have two Morphe. They're Jeffree Star, I think. Never used these either. So they need to be thrown. I've had them for years. They're probably out of date. And then I have two Revolution that I also never used. I don't know why I buy lip products because I do not use them. Hello. On to the next day, and we're in the evening, and I am going to run a bath this evening. I feel like I need a little bit of relaxation. I forgot I had this, so I have a little drawer of all bath products that I haven't used yet, and I've got this luxury bathing company, Lavender Sleep Easy. So I'm gonna give this a go. What's this? I find some lavender products smell like lavender or just smell like chemically produced lavender, and it's not nice. So let me smell this first before I put it in. Okay, that's good. That smells like I've just picked lavender off the bush. That smells amazing. Whilst the bath is running, I am going to make myself a fruit platter. I mean, I've only got 3 fruits, but I've got apple, green apple. I think when you're in the bath with fruit and water, nothing makes you feel like more refreshed. So that is exactly what I'm going to do this evening. Here's the bath snacks. And I got myself some water as well. This just screams health, really, doesn't it? I'm going to add some of the West Lab bath salts in as well. I fear that may have been too much, and I'm going to have a Chandler Bing moment. If you know, you know. Good evening, happy Wednesday. I thought I would do a mini haul. I have a couple parcels that I want to open, and I thought I would open them on camera. I went into Sainsbury's about a week ago and had a look at some of their clothes because I have seen some good pieces online, and I picked up this top, really pretty. It's just a short sleeve, super soft. It's ribbed and it's got gold buttons down, which I thought was really pretty. And I did see pretty much the same thing. It wasn't ribbed, but the same material and just a black tee. I wanted to buy more basics to go with outfits this year, and I thought I would order it online so I can get the white one as well, because they didn't have that in store. So I'm gonna open this up. So they're pretty much the same softness, but they just haven't got the rib, small rib on the sleeve and the neck, but it's just a basic black tee, and then I also got it in white. I'm hoping it's not going to be too see-through because it's quite thick. I mean, I can see my fingers a little bit. We'll give that a go and see what it's like. I'm trying to add new things into my wardrobe and get rid of the old things I just don't wear anymore. And I also did an ASOS order. Now this one wasn't planned, so I had to order some more of the ordinary hyaluronic acid because I use that on my face every day without fail. I always buy the big one too because it lasts me such a long time. So I bought more of this, and I saw in my wish list a top that I liked went into the sale, so I thought, why not? I paid for the like premium next day delivery, so it's like an annual. You pay like a one-off payment of like £10 and get free next day delivery all year round. I do it every time it runs out because I order pretty much everything from ASOS when it comes to toiletry, skincare and clothing. So, and this, oh, this is really nice. I really love leopard print. I think a lot more hauls are going to be coming, especially with spring and summer coming. I'm almost like having a change of personality, I swear. All the clothes that are in my wardrobe, I don't hate, most of them I like, but I want to add in some more pieces, and I feel like it's time to start searching. I am obsessed with Vinted. I love Vinted. I order a lot of pieces off there. I've just ordered some dungarees that I'm really excited because they are short ones. Vinted's a great app for finding some really good pieces. I am obsessed with finding myself a bargain, so catch me on there scrolling, finding the best price. I've been sat down this evening designing more wardrobes because although we have the 2 that we put up, we didn't order any drawers or shelves for them because we weren't sure on how much clothes we had and how much they would fill up. So we've got 2 rails in the one over here, and then we've just got the 1 rail. So we're gonna order some drawers, and I was kind of putting some ideas together this evening. So we've got the 1 rail of clothes, and then we've got a shelf at the top for like bags, and then down here this will be all of our chest of drawers stuff in those drawers, and then we've got a little drawer here for jewellery, and then the bottom one, we can't have one of these drawers at the bottom because of the hinges for the doors, so we've had to buy like a little, it's like caged one almost. So that's my ideas for, oh, and I was thinking maybe this one over here. So I've got all my hair products at the bottom of this wardrobe, and I'm thinking maybe a drawer. Maybe I could buy the net, to be honest, but oh yeah, because I could put a shelf on top. Interesting. So we're currently, sorry, I'm waffling. We've just really got to figure out what stuff is going in what wardrobe. And I also put together some designs for the spare room. Now, we want to build another wardrobe. We're trying to make the effort to see friends and family at the moment because we've just been wrapped up in this home bubble and kind of been doing stuff to the house every weekend, and we need to give ourselves a little bit of a break. Give ourselves? I designed another wardrobe for the spare room for things like linen, bags, coats. So under our stairs at the moment we have like fitted cupboards and stuff. So we want to rip out one half so we can create a place, like a little bench to sit on, possibly shoes downstairs, and then clothing like hooks for coats downstairs, and then when guests come that can be a place where coats get hung too. Things like thicker jackets and not coats will be in the spare room. I'm really waffling, this is a lot of information. The spare room, we're looking at something like this. So we've got lots of drawers for linen, and we've got shelving for extra storage for bags, whatever, I'm not too sure actually at the moment. And then over this side we've got like a thinner wardrobe with 2 clothing rails for thicker jackets. I have no idea. We've really got a like section where we're going to put things out, and if we're going to redesign underneath the stairs we need to figure out what will be going there so we can maybe take things out of these wardrobes to go downstairs. It's a lot to think about when you're redesigning a home or adding things in. We're not actually doing too much, we're just creating more storage. I've just had to pick up the camera because I don't know how to feel about this. Kyle does not remember Musical.ly before TikTok, which is insane to me because Musical.ly was like my teenage years. I loved Musical.ly, and I'm gonna sound like this is real nostalgia right now. It shouldn't be. 10 years. This video just popped up on my view page. Who remembers? But it's dated 2015. What? Like, how was that 10 years ago? I remember that video. Like, I remember what... I used to love Musical.ly. I love TikTok, don't get me wrong, but it's never ever beat Musical.ly. It was so much more simpler, no one cared. TikTok shop, no. Bring back Musical.ly. I say, whoever buys, I see this whole thing with Mr. Beast wanting to buy TikTok because of it being banned in the US. I say he buys it and renames it Musical.ly and brings back Musically, because it's never been the same since it changed. Time is going too fast. Anyway, sorry. I just had to say how insane that is, because I actually just can't believe it's been that long. I mean, my friends used to make Musicallys. It just was such a more simpler time. Obviously I was a child, I'm now an adult, but and didn't have responsibilities, but what the frick? That's so mental to me. Good morning everybody. This video is really strange. I have in fact just had my breakfast, hence why I look like I just got out of bed, but I thought I'd switch the camera on now because apologies that there was no video last week. I really struggle with PMS and I don't want to do anything. The last thing I could think of doing was picking up the camera. It is just the worst thing. Anything I put on my face or how I do my hair or what I wear just never sits right. Everything irritates me and it's just like so overwhelming. So the last thing I wanted to do was speak to a camera. I just don't want to do anything and it's horrible. But I'm feeling a little bit better in myself. So I thought I would pick up the camera and kind of give a rundown because I feel like not many people speak about it. And I saw Shanice Fudge put up a TikTok and speaking about it. And it is so true. Like, it's not really spoken about and it's so normal. Like, so many people have it and experience it. It's just like the worst thing and I hate how it makes me feel. So I couldn't pick up the camera last week. I just like couldn't imagine anything worse. So although I completely hated that I had no content to even string together to put like a 10-minute vlog out, I was like, I don't want to force it, and then I just wouldn't like it. I just chose not to film or put anything up, which really annoys me now, but also I'd had no content to post and it just wouldn't have been good and I would have got annoyed posting it. So here we are looking like I don't even know why I've decided to pick up the camera now. I should have waited until I've showered and actually made myself a bit presentable, but it's so normal. And the one thing that I want to portray is authenticity. Like, this is just life. Although there's so many influencers that I love watching, I just feel like sometimes there's not enough normality, and I don't want that to come across in the wrong way at all, because I absolutely love everyone that I watch. But one person that I really connect with is Zoe Sugg, because she has spoken about her struggles with anything from such an early stage, and it's just like, I think that's why people love her so much, is because she's so relatable and she's so realistic and there's no masking anything. She says it how it is, she shows it how it is, like, and I really love that. So, and that's one thing that I want to put into my content, is being real. Like, I've just had the last week was just the worst week, and then this week I've been so drained. So here we are on Saturday. I finally had lie-in, so it was so nice, and I've just had breakfast. I'm having a very slow morning, but me and Kyle got up to some house decorating last night. We have decided to put coving up in our front room. We want to put it in more of the rooms, or maybe like the hallway of the house, but we're not like entirely sure yet. But we knew we wanted it in the front room and it looks so good. But we just need to do one corner and cork some of the gaps because they never slot in correctly. Here are some pictures of us doing that last night. And I'm gonna finish it this morning, and I'm not even gonna get up. These pajamas are going in the wash anyway, so I'm gonna get cracking this morning. I think I'm cozy, I'm warm. Why wouldn't I want to do it in my onesie? This is a Teletubby onesie, by the way. Kyle got this for me 2 Christmases ago. It's very fun. I am gonna do some of the coving this morning whilst I'm still in it, because why not? Like, why wouldn't I want to? We've got our nephew's birthday Tuesday, I believe. I don't know what day it falls on. I think it's the Tuesday. But we're gonna go round today so we can see him on the weekend, which I'm really excited for because we haven't seen them for a really long time. It feels like anyway, it's probably been a few weeks, but we were almost seeing them every week when we lived with Kyle's mum. Life takes over when you get a house, guys. Although I just want to be in my house all the time. We are constantly doing stuff at the moment, which is great. That's also another thing. So not last night, but the night before, I was like not myself. I hated it. But in the daytime, I was like, yeah, let's do some decorating tonight. Kyle got home from work and I was thinking maybe we could decorate. And then my mood just switched and I was like, I'm not leaving the house. Decorating makes me want to curl up in a ball and cry. I want to watch a movie and be on the sofa all evening. So that's exactly what I did. And Kyle joined me. So we got KFC. And what did we watch? I think Teen's First Dates. That is on my radar at the moment. I love Teen First Dates. I don't think it's a new season. I think it's from like 2023. And then yesterday I was like, no, I'm not gonna feel sorry for myself anymore. I really pushed myself to get myself together. So I washed my hair yesterday so I don't have to do it this morning. And we went to B&Q and we got our coving kits and we got on with it and it was really fun. It was productive and it made me feel good. So that was one thing that I try my best when I'm in a bad mood or feeling sorry for myself. I'm like, if you do something, you will feel so much better. Like, force yourself out the house. I couldn't, I say that and I couldn't do it Thursday, but I think if I had really forced myself, I probably could have, and it would have made me feel so much better. Even if it's a walk round where we live or along the beach or going to just browse in a shop, because that's one thing that really cheers me up, as you probably know, because I do it almost every weekend. But it's just one thing I love to do. I don't have to buy anything, but even getting inspo for things or just browsing and like constantly looking at stuff, I love it. Cue time lapse and music for I'm just gonna get on with sawing it. So I've got to create, we bought 2 packs and they came with 2 internal corners and 2 external corners. Now we've used them all because we have a chimney, so we've got to create 2 internal corners. Now B&Q do sell them and we were like, oh, we'll just go buy some last night. But then I thought this morning, why are we going to buy them when we have coving, like a lot of coving left over, and I can create 2 internal corners if I measure. If I really try hard, I think we can do this. It was really difficult cutting the coving yesterday on a 45-degree angle. It was not easy. We went out and bought this kit literally before Screwfix shut last night. So it comes with the saw, not this one, this saw, and this guide. It's a 45-degree, 90-degree cutter. So it was really handy, but because the coving didn't slot in perfectly and these things weren't tall enough, I had to balance the coving. It took many attempts to get it right, but it managed to cut the angle. But I haven't tried this yet with cutting like a corner angle. I don't even know what that angle is. I think that's also 45 degrees. This should be easy then, because I know how to do the 45-degree angle. I just need to do it twice, but reverse. So let's get started. That took way longer than I expected. That doesn't look straight. Am I like overthinking it? This is how much of a good vlogger I am. All my batteries have died. I was in a really good routine of charging them all very often, but I've let that slip. It's done. I'm really pleased. It gives so much character to a room. A little bit delayed because I've just got off FaceTime with my dad, but I'm gonna give the kitchen a clean up. 2 time lapse. I have just finished editing the video that you've just watched, and I realised I haven't done an outro because I left it at finishing the coving. I have in fact filled the gaps this evening. We used a filler instead of cork. My dad recommended it because it would be a bit more flexible if we need to sand it down. Thank you very much for watching this video. Very jumbled, I'm very aware. I think all my videos are quite jumbled, but this was clips from the past like 2 weeks, I think, because why I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm back to my normal self, so I'm feeling much better myself. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Sunday, if not next Monday, for a new video.